Hello, FTC teams. If you've applied for the Michiana Premier event for the 2025-26 DECODE season, the wait's finally over and it's time to figure out if your team got accepted in for the Michiana event. So today we're going to take a look at what teams actually got accepted. There are 2 different divisions that have popped up, and I am super excited to be here to be able to let you know who's actually made it on. Unfortunately, I can't make it to the event. I'll be in Eindhoven for the EU Premier event at that point in time, but I hope you have the best of luck to be able to crown off your season with what should be shaping up to be an excellent Premier event. So before we get any further into this, a quick note. Some of these changes or some of these teams might slightly change by the end of this because they are still sorting out on some teams. But as far as I'm aware, this is the current list for June 18th through 21st. So you've got 2 divisions. You've got broken up to the Jones division and the Croft division. And let's kick things off by taking a look at what team we've got here in the Jones division. Starting us off, we've got Team Got Robot, Arc Thunder, Sonic Eagles, Team High Voltage, and the Blue Jays. And let's take a quick look at Team Sonic Eagles here. They've got some excellent color coordination going on there. And they started out as a fun team and quickly became a team meeting at least 4 days a week. Man, do I know that experience, that all of a sudden you start thinking FTC is just going to be a little portion of your time in high school, and then all of a sudden it takes a huge amount of time for you. And continuing through, we've got Team Electric Legends, Aftershock, Team Kilts, Radioactivity, and Golden Ratio. So it looks like we're going to see a couple of triple shooters coming in. I always like to see some different designs. And of course, Golden Ratio, fresh off some of their quite successful points coming in at the World Championships recently. And continuing through the 47 teams, we have the Norok Robo Warriors Purple, Sushi Squad, How, Accelerate, and Astra Machina coming down. And I always love seeing teams like the Sushi Squad here doing a little bit of color coordination as well, making them look a bit like a sushi roll there with some white and salmon nigiri rolls. And rounding us through, we have the Trailblazers, Robotic Rodents, VV Robots, Knights of the Ping Pong Table, and Ultraviolet. I imagine Knights of the Ping Pong Table may have had a bit of an unfair advantage coming into the DECODE season, given that apparently they play with a lot of ping pong balls already coming into the DECODE season. Then we've got the Royal Engineers, Legend, Robo Knights, the Purple Roboreals, and the Dala Engineers. We have the Infinibots, a crazy long brainstem robotic team. I believe this is one of 2 brainstem robotics teams that exist. We have Iron Nest, Wild Squirrels, and Royal Robots. Funny bit of tidbit for you on the Brainstem team themselves. I believe that this team was designed to have the longest name that they possibly could a while ago to be able to try and break the FTC software for the events system because it only accepted so many characters to be able to show up. Moving through, we've got Flying Saucers, Girl Bots, KMU, TNB, Gears, U-Force, and the Nano Ninjas. We have Team Out of the Blue, Hyperion, Pioneer Robotics, Hive Robotics, and Matrix Robotics. Of course, Hive Robotics taking a look out of, again, another exceptional performance at the DECODE World Championships as well, being the 4th placed alliance in the good old division. And our Rainbow of Robots continues with this time the Emerald Roboreals, the Organized Chaos, Electrolytes, 7 Cs, and the Bot and Assists. And then last but not least, we've got the Mechaneers and the Weight on Our Shoulders. So congratulations to all the teams that made it into the Jones division. If you've been waiting again, don't forget there are 2 separate divisions. So let's go through and take a look at the Croft division next. Now for Croft, we've got the Innovators Robotics, Wolves Robotics, Enigma Built Riddlers, the Tech Hogs Robotics, and the Brown Coats. Let's take a closer look here at the Wolves Robotics team. And it looks to me like they've got some of their own custom molding for silicon up on that intake wheel. So that is always exciting to be able to see. Continuing through, we have the Classical Engineers, the Worm Gear Warriors, Root -1, Jefferson Psydogs, and the Night Owls. And of course, we have ICE Robotics, ICE Robotics. We have the Kraken Coders, the Firewires, Crew 272, the Circuit Breakers, and Mars Curiosity. Now, it looks like Crew 272 actually works out of an old aircraft hangar. I can only imagine just how loud those robots must have been with their 40-foot high, 12-ish meters ceilings going on there, because if you have spent any time building a robot on the DECODE season, you know all too well just how loud some of these flywheels have been. Continuing through, we have high voltage couch bananas with a triple shooter, a Leviathan Robotics, RoboCats, VC Silver Circuits, and GP Robotics Unity. We have Plan Tech, Row2D2, Mech, Meta to Infinity, and Team Infrared. Taking a closer look here at Infrared, it looks like they've got quite a small, narrow, or interesting-looking drivetrain. It's just quite a narrow one, and I always love seeing teams throw on a little bit of fun in the robot, having some of these googly eyes as these things are driving around. Continuing through to our rainbow pattern here in the Croft division, we have the Techineers, Cyber Machina, Pro2 Type, FE203, and the Method Random. We have the Digital Dinos, Galactic Narwhal, Chicken Effect, Diamond, Unity Sunset, Belorda, and Beta Module. Now, it looks like Team Digital Dinos is having a lot of fun actually hiding away their robots so you can't see what's going on there. Or alternatively, that is both a school mascot and a way of them getting a little bit of ESD protection in the robot. So I think we've all seen a lot of robots disconnect with ESD this season. Rounding through the Croft division, we have Strive, Ragnarok, Create the Future, Starlight, and Load Robotics. Taking a closer look at Ragnarok here, they've clearly got a quite exceptional looking media team. This is some professional looking photography with some nice looking lights on there as well, and potentially custom molded silicone wheels if those are actually slightly pink or they're an off toned with another cast light. In any case, I love seeing the photography on that. Rounding through the Croft division, we have the Robo Warriors, the Bengal Bots, Royal Society of Robotics, Terminal Velocity, and the Manta Bots. And then, of course, last but not least, we have, I believe, 3 more teams joining us in here. And we have the I Am a Genius, Apex Warriors, and Davenport West. So congratulations to all those teams if you made it into the Jones division, if you made it into the Croft division. In any case, it will be an excellent way for your team to be able to round off your DECODE season. You've got some high-class competition coming away. Only a short period of time left. So best of luck with your driver practice. Best of luck to all those teams out there. And I hope that that is a great finish to your DECODE season.